Good evening, beautiful people. I'm Chuck Lounge.
And I'm Shelena Smith.
Welcome to WTBS Live, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Mm-hmm. What other button?
All the buttons.
Hit all the buttons. We want y'all with us, man. We want y'all with us because, y'all been rocking with us and the channel is steady growing and people are just coming on board, man, and I'm loving it. How are you? You look good.
Thank you. I know. I like these new seats.
You like them?
I like them.
Y'all like these new seats?
Yeah, because the stools was cutting off my circulation.
Ooh.
Because, I'm short. My knees.
Well, we can't have that.
Yeah.
We need your knees.
Yeah, I need my knees. But I like the ambiance. That's good. Good.
And he do too.
Yeah. Stupid.
So, peace and love to Irv Gotti's family.
Yes.
That man died too young.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of us, we do not take our health serious enough.
No.
It's no joke, y'all, man. It's no joke. He had diabetes. Mm-hmm. And from the interviews that I saw, he did not take it serious enough.
I don't think so either.
Really realize that he didn't take it serious enough to really realize that this could happen.
Yeah, it looks like he had gotten skinny.
Yeah.
Skinnier.
Yeah.
But I think after the first stroke was like the warning stroke.
Right. It's always happening before the doozy.
Before the doozy if you don't take care of yourself.
Right.
And I know there has been talks that Russell Simmons reached out to him and say, hey, come to Bali.
Right.
With me, and I get you right. I get you straight with some herbal stuff. And on top of that, please take your medicine also. But, in conjunction with, the herbals and stuff. And he just didn't come through.
Well, here's what I was hearing on Drink Champs. Mm-hmm. He was saying that basically he can't eat anything. Basically, he can't enjoy food like he normally would.
Because it's not the food that he would normally eat.
Right. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm a living, breathing witness. Just because you change your lifestyle doesn't mean you have to torture yourself with things you don't like. Mm-hmm. You can get food in your body and you would enjoy the food that you eat.
Yeah.
It's just some of the stuff, man, that people eat now, they don't understand that there are things in there that makes that food addictive.
Right.
It makes it addictive. It makes it so you don't want to leave it alone. But once you get that stuff out your body, and then you try to put it back in, you get sick. Like there's certain things I just can't eat no more.
Yeah.
My body was shut down.
So
all you pork chop eating ass dudes, and, Rick Roll.
Yeah.
Rick. You got, but you know what? Rick is in the gym. I saw him in the gym. He was punching. They tearing his ass up on the internet.
But look how he was punching.
Look,
it's always the person who talks the most shit.
Right.
It's always windmilling.
Right.
He looked like a chick out there. That don't.
Right. They
leave me alone. That's what he
the internet lighting his ass up.
Oh my God! So I hope he don't run across 50. Because he was sparring and then he got in the camera like he was like you just did something. You didn't do nothing.
He didn't have too much form.
Yeah, and I'm mad at his trainer. You let him do that. Was that the first day? Now if that was the first day, okay.
But I wonder, was he fighting like that as a correctional officer?
They would have. Yep.
It's no secret the man was a correctional officer.
A correctional officer.
So, with that type of form, like, can you see him fighting the inmates like that?
I can't see him even, not look like that. You think because big dudes.
What you gonna do? Look, I'm Rose.
Yeah. Bink.
He's all right, enough about Rick Ross. And look, all y'all, man, look, take your health serious.
Yeah, please take it serious.
Take your health serious. At least Rick Ross, he in the gym trying to do something.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck with him at the same time, but I'm gonna give it to him. You're doing your thing, man. I'm gonna ask you a question.
All right. Your question.
So, what does it mean when a woman says, "Hey, friend. Hi, friend"? Is that letting him know that's it? That's all you're going to be as friends?
What, like in public?
Like, okay, prime example. A woman sees a guy or she's talking to him on the phone or whatever, and he pick up the phone. Hi, friend. How you doing, friend? Is that a hidden message like there's no chance?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that. Now, if if y'all was in public and
see,
that is. I'm trying to think about if it was me. I'm trying to put my
Hi, friend. I don't like that. Don't be. Look, you know, my name's Chuck. Just call me, hey Chuck. How you let me know? You ain't gotta let me know. I don't want to talk to you.
So
hi, friend.
You feel kind of.
I ain't like that.
You in your feelings because you was called a friend.
I'm in my feelings, man. But then the same girl that was calling me, hey friend, a while ago, wanted to take me out the other day.
So that probably means you still friend.
But my mentality is
friend with benefits.
But I don't want those benefits from her because my mentality now is friends. We ain't going nowhere but friends. Hi, friend. That's how some dudes take it. Hey, fellas, what do you think? What do you think? How you feel when a woman says, hey, friend?
Now, if you're in public, now if y'all did something already, right?
Right.
And you happen to see her in public with another dude.
Right.
And it's kind of awkward, and she introduced you to her friend. Hey, friend, this is my friend, or this is my brother. I don't do that brother and sister stuff. I don't.
Right.
Because y'all was fucking.
Right.
100%. Don't. Oh, that's just my little sister. No, nigga. Nah, y'all was fucking. Which is cool because it's way before me.
Right.
But don't pass that down like that. Yeah, call a spade a spade.
It's my brother and sister. But I have female friends that I consider my sisters that we've never done anything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm serious.
All right.
We've never done nothing.
Okay.
I'm serious. I got friends that we ain't never went down that line.
Oh.
They wouldn't be able to handle it anyway.
That's another episode of WTV.
Hey, but check it out. Look, another thing. So, in this society right now, when you hear women and men, they're talking on these different. Everybody has a podcast.
Everybody has a podcast.
Whether you're in your bathroom or whatever, everybody got a podcast now. And you hear women like, what's his name? What's my man name? London's Way. When he tricked the women with the car and stuff. And walk up. So they'll jump in this car and they'll tell them straight up what they're about. Yeah. They're about the money. So, would you say that this society of dating now is a bunch of tricks and hoes?
Yeah. Bunch of 304s.
Now, I've heard women get very upset when a man says that to her. You ain't nothing but a hoe. She says, I'm not. He says, yes, you are, because you wouldn't talk to me if I didn't have any money. I could smash you tonight because I got money. Well, I ain't no hoe. I think we in a system right now, a bunch of tricks and hoes. And then you got the men that don't mind whining and dining them and smashing them.
Yeah.
Why don't just cut out the middle person.
Everything
cut
is
out the middle stuff.
Everything is a game. And it's like the 100%, the 50-50. Oh, he has to make a certain amount, but are you making a certain amount? Are you making a certain amount?
I've seen some of them women, Shelena, and they don't even make $50,000 a year.
Yeah, and that's the average.
The man they want, he has to make 6 figures. What are you bringing to the table for 6 figures? You're giving them yourself,
right?
So and then he's taking care. Like I've heard men say, when they catch their woman cheating, you cheated with a dude, he ain't even got no money. Okay, you saying you tricking.
Yeah.
You letting the world know you tricking because you attacking this man's pockets. But he's smashing your girl now. You attacking his pockets. Trick hoe only lasts for so long.
It's only lasts for so long. Then after that, y'all wax the dust off of each other.
The dust.
And then when that dust clears, and then it's like, he really is an asshole. He has no character. Yeah. He has kids, but he don't treat them right. He ain't seen them. He don't treat his mom. It's just things that you find out because of the good.
I've never seen a society full of so many tricks and hoes. I mean, really, man. They don't want to call it that, but it's tricking. Y'all tricking. He ain't got no money. He don't get no ass. He tricking. He got money. He got a car. He can smash. You're tricking. You're tricks.
But it's funny because that's just the basics. That's the basic living situation that one should have at 40 plus. or 35
Right.
to 40 plus.
Right.
You should have your a roof over your head.
You have your own.
You should have your own. You should have a job, and you should have a vehicle. And all of that shit shouldn't be new. They don't have to be new. So that's basic. So you giving up the pussy. Can I say that? You give it. We can edit
But
that
this
out.
it too.
I mean, but
You know?
all that you giving out all holes, HOLES.
Yep.
For some basic food group shit. You know what I'm saying? Some basic food group? Yeah, for basic food groups. You know, it's just some shit that you already supposed to have at this certain age.
Right.
No pun intended for people who struggling. Life be lifing. But at that same time, it's like, for real, that just don't make no sense.
That was this cat. He was on, I don't know if it was a show or a skit or whatever, but the girl called him broke. And he said, "Why you call me broke?" Mm-hmm. She said, "Because you live here." He said, "Well, you live here." Talking about wherever they was living.
Yeah.
He was like, "Well, I stay here. I live by myself." She stayed with her mama. He's literally scratching his head trying to
like
figure
the
this out.
logic is just
He's like, "Wait a minute. You live with your mama. I live alone. We both live here. You can't go out with me because I live here, but you live here."
That means that she wants some. She need a sponsor.
She want a sponsor.
She want a sponsor. So this dude, if this dude was living somewhere else in a good area for where the skit was or whatever,
Right.
then she would be.
She'd trick herself out.
Yeah, she'd get in the car.
But he's scratching his head like, "Wait a minute. You live here. I live here.
Yeah.
I live by myself. You living with your mama. Mm-hmm. I'm not broke. I got my own money. I got my own this. I got my own that."
Yeah.
And she's telling him, "I can't mess with you because you don't make this amount of money and you live here." He's scratching his head, man.
Yeah, I don't be
This
understanding.
mentality that a lot of y'all got really blows my mind. And what I don't do, I'm not a female basher, and I don't, we don't do that. We don't get into that whole bashing people, right? But some of these podcasts, man, some of these dudes, man, they are just straightforward, man. They vicious with it. And they let them know.
And I don't understand how a lot of men think that just because you're a single mother,
Right.
that means that you don't deserve somebody to love and help take care of you and things like that. I've seen a lot of people, a lot of men say that getting involved with a single mother is there's no advantage to it. Now, a lot of men and a lot of stepfathers or used to be stepfathers might have that saying, because you lived it, but
Right.
being a stepmother myself,
Right.
or being a stepfather that has been in a child's life to make a difference.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because of their mother's not there or their dad's not there for whatever reason. I think that's wrong. Now you can put your feelings aside, and just because you picked
Right.
a fucked up individual,
Right.
that don't mean the next person with children, even grown children, you might not get the same,
Well, you know what it is?
situation.
It's tricky. It's tricky. It's a gamble. From a man's perspective, it's a gamble to get with a woman that has children already, and you want to be with her, and you really, really want to be with her, and you go for it, and then you still get duped at the end because real men who go out and they're family men, they get attached to her and they get attached to her children.
I understand that. Yeah.
And what she can do, and it's happened. You're looking at one. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna just say it. You're looking at one.
Right.
Got close to the kids, you get caught up with the kids, and something happens, and she takes the kids away, and you literally forget that those kids are not biologically yours.
Yeah.
And you're in pain. You're hurting. A lot of men go through that, and that's why a lot of men be like, I don't want to ever date a woman who already got kids because it hurts.
And I understand that because that would be, that because that's a preference.
Right.
That don't mean to dog every single woman out because she's doing good. And you must have picked. You don't know if she was married at one time and got a divorce for whatever reason.
Right.
You don't know if she's a widower, if she a so-called baby mama or whatever. So to that baby mama is like hella baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? The same at the same time, y'all bashing multiple baby mamas. There's multiple baby daddies.
Yeah. A lot of man. I know this one dude. He got like 15 kids.
Yeah, and that's
about
like
15
ridiculous.
different women. And I'm like, wow, what a community.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, come on now, y'all. It's the other podcast where it's called something Conversations. I forgot it's called, but it's with Keita and Trip and all of the, you know, and the
Trip. I like Trip.
I like Trip, and then now they're disbanded because something happened with the guy named Ace. Yeah, they disbanding
that panel.
That whole panel. Something went down, and you know, whatever. But some of excuse me, but some of the panelists, they were talking about there was the situation where Keita was saying that if you are
the dark skinned lady,
the other pretty one, the caramel one, the one that has her own, right. She was saying, talking to this one of the other guys, he was bashing the women because he's saying that his wife no one else want his wife,
right? And
Keita's like, no, your wife probably got 20 DMs while you out there cheating. There's always somebody waiting.
Absolutely.
Always.
Social media is so easy to do it in social media.
Whether it's to smash or whatever, or actually to be her, you know, to take care of her. That's always. So it was a back and forth with that women. That's why women are single.
Right.
That's why women are single now. No, women are single now, or choose to be single now, because a lot of y'all shitted and pissed in the pool.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I mean, because if my relationship don't work, I'm not getting out there because it's just too much.
It's a lot out there right now.
It's too much. If you don't have kids, why you don't have kids? So I don't have any biological kids. So why don't I? Oh, something wrong with you.
Right.
It's like you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. No,
but you know what it is too, Shelena. You get some bad apples out there, and the whole tree is bad. You know, it's one of those things to where everything now is a gamble, and social media has been allowed to let people present themselves as expert and relationship experts, and they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of bitter men out there too. There's a lot of bitter men out there, and they are so bitter. I was
almost one of them.
They're so bitter that they just hate every woman, or they just think that every woman moves the same. Like every man don't move the same. Every man is not a cheater. I
was almost one of those bitter men, but
I can understand that you have to pull yourself back.
I had to really start thinking. Every woman didn't hurt me.
Yeah.
The ones that hurt me was the ones I picked.
Yeah.
Every woman, fellas, look, man, I know it's a gamble.
Yeah.
I know it's a gamble, man. I can say this, man. Every woman ain't out to hurt you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you the living, breathing proof. This woman right here.
Oh, that's nice.
This woman right here, brother, always had morals. She has standards, and she has, what is it?
Charisma.
Another word for barriers. Another word for
boundaries.
Boundaries.
I have boundaries.
Shelena's boundaries are strong, man. And one thing she don't do, and I will say this, and I can say, man, she will not dog her man.
Oh, no.
That's not what she's about. So this is living, breathing proof that there are some really good women out there, and I know it's a gamble finding them, man.
It is a gamble, but that's why. But that's why you have to take your time and date.
Yeah.
You have to take your time and date. Yeah. And like they say, sis, date all of them. You damn right. Because that's what I did. I didn't fuck all of them. I did date all of them. I'm calling a spade. I'm grown. I'm 52 years old. I dated all of them. Meaning, they took me out.
Right.
We had coffee.
Right.
I don't care about no restaurants.
Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, Cheesecake.
Did you go?
Right, the Cheesecake. I've been there a few times. Ordered the same shit.
I'm going.
Right. And
all Cheesecake Factory with me.
And but at the same time, I knew that he's not gonna be, and he probably did. Nah, that's not.
It's an interviewing process.
It is an interviewing process. An interviewing process. So when I met who I'm with now, it was like, this motherfucker crazy. I like him.
Yeah.
He is my crazy.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. So we dated. Then it was
But
like
a lot of things is energy too.
yeah, it is.
Everything is
energy.
energy.
The vibe.
The
and then
vibe,
the vibe.
energy.
Yeah.
Like you could date as many people as you want, man. But if you're not vibing in that energy, I gotta have a certain energy.
Let me tell you what happened to me one time. Out on a date. Cool dude too. Nice looking, everything. We was on having a little coffee date. And after the coffee date, we felt that the vibe was going, so we meet up for dinner.
Right.
So we meet up for dinner.
Right.
And we're ordering stuff, appetizers, everything. The vibe was cool. He gets a call. I'm hearing and I'm like, oh my God, is everything okay? He was like, yeah. Well, not really. I got my son, he broke his arm earlier at school, so I gotta go and da.
Right.
Okay, fine. And I'm thinking to myself, but in the conversations that we've been having for 2-3 weeks, you said you had no kids. So this emergency, and then I guess he realized that after the fact, he called me from the hospital. So I said, "Is your son okay?" "Yes, my son is okay. I am so sorry for lying, and this because you don't have any kids." I said, "Yeah, we're not gonna, because first of all, you lied on your kids for what? First of all, yeah. So because of the dating and because I found that out. You know, if you lie on your children, you're gonna lie about something else. So that's what I mean. Date all of them, sis. Weed it out. I've been with my dude for 7 years. Love him to death.
Yeah. We
vibe. We're in the same business.
Yeah.
It's just the vibe.
And look, y'all fellas, your grandma can only die one time. You can't say your grandma died and then the next week you got to take your grandma to the store. You can't. Your grandma only dies one time. Granny gone once.
Take off my glasses on that.
Granny gone once.
Oh, Granny.
Ladies, you too. You ain't no better. Granny dies one time. One time. Papa too. He only dies one time. You can't say my.
I bet they be knocking on wood when they be
dead. And then next thing, I gotta go in my. This happened. This has happened. I gotta go because my grandfather. Wait a minute. Didn't your granddaddy just die? The other one. But you said the other one dead too. So either one of your grandparents can only die
one time. Unless you brought them back from the ancestors and killed them again.
Yeah, you can only have an amputated surgery one time.
Wow. Well, then the other leg, you only got 2 legs. So how many amputated? Then you got 2 limbs.
Women have said that to me. Wow. They have man, y'all don't know. Men get it too, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, but you know what I noticed? Here's what I noticed. People with genuine hearts that really want something solid,
right?
They seem to attract the most fucked up people.
I know. I done had some messed up dates.
Man.
Some messed up people.
They seem to attract the worst. Like, wait a minute. They say law of attraction. What law am I doing to attract these motherfuckers?
Yep. And because we have healing spirits. We have a certain type of spirits. Yeah. So we get sometimes these broke up, bent up. Man, and I'd be like, nah, you.
Man, you know what? I be attracting ex-hoes and shit sometimes. But we are in a tricking world.
We are in a tricking world.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
God damn it, I can't. Shit.
You know how many community dick dates I done been on?
You know how much community. I don't even want to
get an inbox later. Oh, I see that you went out with some. Well, bitch, we just got.
And so look, ladies, look.
Coffee.
Look, ladies, if you're the kind that that's been around the block a few times, right? And you meet a cool dude.
Yeah.
Don't take him to the bar that you hang out at. That you done screwed like 10 or 12 dudes up in there.
Yeah. I heard that happen.
Because these dudes are ruthless. They'll let them know. Oh, you with
you with what? You with
you with her?
Yeah, you with her.
Okay.
And then when they say when you with her,
she cool though.
Yeah, when they say you with her, you be like, oh shit. You hear that?
Yeah.
That gulp.
Yeah. And look.
On the bike set, they be running. I done heard some stories.
We ain't even going there.
Yeah, we can go on.
Hey, look. Let me tell you about this incident that I had. Right. So there was this girl, years ago. This is before I got married, of course. She had, we were friends. We've never connected like that. We've never gotten down, right? We've never had any type of intimacy, right? So she She calls me up one night about 3:00 in the morning. She was out and about.
Booty call.
Well, not really. She says, Chuck, I'm near your way. Can I come crash at your house? Absolutely. I'm not gonna say her name because she's probably watching. You know your ass is crazy. Anyway, she goes. I said, yeah, come on. I let her in. I walked her back to my bed. She jumped in the bed. She went to sleep. I slept on the couch in the front room. She gets up about 7:30 in the morning. I gotta go and leaves. All right. I didn't see her for like 10 years. So I'm in the club in San Leandro.
After that incident?
After that, I didn't see her for like 10 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'm in this club in San Leandro. This bar in San Leandro. And I runs into her. So she's she said, hey, Chuck. I'm like, hey, how you doing? We chopping it up. She go, don't worry about him. I got him. You gonna live your life. I said, huh? She said, don't worry about that. I got that. Don't worry about that. I got him. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
She said, oh, you gonna act like you don't know? I said, what are you talking about?
You're looking like, what the fuck you talking about?
She said, your son now is 8 years old. Your son 8, 9, whatever. I said, what son? She said, oh, you gonna act like you don't know. You really gonna act? And she's getting mad at me in the club. I said, what the hell are you talking about? She literally she was giving so much ass out. She really thought that me and her laid down and had a baby. She thought we had sex and we didn't. She was that loose with her juice.
She forgot her.
She literally thought that me and her slept together.
How did you had to take a DNA test?
I told her, let's go on Maury.
Yeah.
I said, let's go to Maury. I'm like, we never had sex.
Yeah.
We didn't.
Was she drunk is the reason why she wanted to spend it just to crash? Because she
said she was out at the club and she came to crash in my house. She literally thought that next morning that we had sex.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell y'all something, fellas.
Ooh.
Don't be having sex with these drunk women at these clubs.
Oh, yeah.
They don't remember. They'll sit up there and say that you raped them. A lot of cats in jail right now behind that. Y'all better be careful, man. You got to be careful what y'all doing, fellas. These women, man, I'm going to tell you, man, there's a lot of women out there. I'm not going to say these women. Let me take that back. A lot of women out here right now. Man, y'all targets. Especially if you got money.
Especially if you got money, boy.
But see, some of these cats, man, they don't mind getting a woman drunk and having sex with her.
And that's a mental thing, because if you have to have, especially if a woman is willing, you don't have to drug her.
No, you ain't got to drug her
to do anything with you. It would seem like it, but people be mental and be putting stuff in people drinks and stuff. Bill Cosby, and then
puppy. All right. wait, you hear the new one, right? They say, man, this is messed up, man. They said Puffy had all that baby oil. He had stuff in the baby oil.
Yeah,
that when it rubbed on their body, it went in their body.
Yeah. Oh, really?
They said, man, they trying to make up all kinds of stuff,
but
man.
it's crazy because I'm so crazy. My head was in the gutter. I was like, oh, they kept on saying he put something in the thing. And the baby, I'm thinking he put numbing fluid or some numbing something. So, yeah. So when you oil them down and you oil up the Duke shoe, it is numb so he can go ahead.
Hey, look, somebody need to take Ray J's phone. Ray J says, asses is being taken.
I know.
in ways nobody can explain.
It's like
that was my favorite one he did. And then he did another one with a transgender. You seen that one? Roll it.
You believe that Danielle is a woman. You believe that I am a woman.
I believe, like she said, she's a woman.
Okay.
And she made it very clear that they understand the difference. But if
what
somebody
is the difference? That's what I'd like you to answer, Ray J.
What is the difference? Well, I would say what's the difference is what you have, like what's on you. You know what I mean? And there is really no difference but what your preference is outside of work. outside of us coming together and doing what we need to do to finish the goal at hand.
You gotta let
No,
us
but
do
what-
it,
what is
though,
the
man.
Let us see. He just bullshitted that whole answer.
She's a true woman, and you're a biological woman. Is that the word? Yeah, because I'm still getting educated every day on it, right?
They asked a lot of
But you're
questions.
getting educated.
So look, Ray J, man, you know he
Yeah.
you gotta hand it to him, man.
He be trying. He
stay in the camera.
He need to
In the camera.
stop.
I like Ray J though.
I wonder
like
what
Ray
Brandy
J.
be saying. I know Brandy just
I know
be
Brandy
like,
oh Lord.
his own
I like Ray
person
J,
now.
man.
Lord.
So look, we're gonna rock into next topic.
Okay.